Valentine is coming out this month. I'm joined in studio by Donnalee Roberts and Botha, and they are going to introduce us to this brand new romantic comedy. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you guys?
Good, thank you for having us.
Well, you guys aren't only acting in the film, you also wrote it.
That's correct, and we produced it, so wearing many hats.
Geez, Jacks and Jills of all trades. Tell me about writing the movie. Why did you sit down to write this particular story?
Firstly, we have a production company together, and the previous film was Botha and Donnalee, which we were very blessed and did really well, and we sold it as a romantic adventure film. I think this type of stories and themes that we touch on are a little bit deeper and a little bit more heartfelt than just a romantic comedy. And the same with Valentine. And I think as writers, you always kind of look around you and you're always inspired by what you experience in society and obviously what you've gone through in your own life. And I think the romantic theme and love as a big theme is something that everybody can relate to.
Yeah, and I think as filmmakers, we're very passionate about the stories that we tell, and we decided that we want to tell stories that move people and on some level touch people, and we don't have all the answers. I mean, we're constantly learning, we're learning every day, but with Valentine, all we wanted to do was just hold up a mirror in the hopes that people might relate to one of the characters or see a little bit of the relationship that they're in one of the relationships in the film.
What was the hardest part for you about writing this film? Where did you struggle? Did you get writer's block?
No. I think the hardest part from a writing perspective was balancing between three groups of characters, but at the same time intertwining them in such a way that the storylines run parallel and actually like I said, intertwine and learn from each other and actually help each other at the end of the day.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but the trailer, it looks hilarious and touching and the perfect movie actually to go on a date on. So congratulations for making what looks like a great movie. Tell me about when you sat down and you saw the final product. You wrote it, you produced it, you acted in it, and now you are seeing your final product on the big screen. What was that like?
The feedback has just been amazing. We were so humbled by it and so thankful for it, because people said that they laughed and they cried, and sometimes they did both at the same time. So I think from a writer's point of view, there's no bigger compliment than hearing that people actually felt for your characters and felt with them and went on this adventure with your characters.
Yeah, exactly. I think at the end of the day, that's why we make the movies, not for our own entertainment. It's for a specific audience out there and for South Africans and who love, hopefully, the stories we tell and the themes that we kind of take on in our scripts and our stories. So that's what it's all about, is having to share that moment with an audience and having them walk out complimenting you and you knowing that you've just taken them on this adventure with you and with the characters.
And we talked about the hardest part of writing. What was the most difficult scene to film?
I think there wasn't specifically a difficult scene to film. I think the entire process had a lot of challenges. Making a local South African film internationally and taking a full cast and crew over to Mauritius. We were a group of about 50 people.
Was that a logistical nightmare?
It was, definitely.
And filmmaking really is a team effort, and if you have a hard-working team behind you, as we did, you really get to see the results on the big screen at the end of the day.
Tell us how and when we can all go out and see it.
Yeah, very easy. Nationwide, Stekenicor New Metro independent theatres across the country, starting the 12th of February. So it's Valentine's weekend.
Ooh. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
We are actually watching the film.
He's taking me to see Valentine.
I'm taking her on a date to watch Valentine. We're going to be in Cape Town, Tiger Valley Mall. We're going to be watching the film with people there, so come and join us. Yeah.
Great.
I think we made it easy for the gentlemen. It's Valentine's Day. We sorted the date. Their
Exactly.
responsibility is only the popcorn and slash puppets.
Exactly. That's all they need to do is get tickets and popcorn.
I agree.
Thank you on behalf of all the men out there.
Yeah,
And women.
And what we say is, if you want to really be romantic, then you just buy one popcorn and you share. And it's good on the budget, so.
There you go.